After the events of the previous episode, Rimuru begins assigning official roles to the 3 primordial demons who have joined Tempest. Instead of keeping them only as powerful fighters, Rimuru decides to use their unique abilities to help manage the nation. Testarossa is appointed as Tempest's military attaché and will represent the country in the Western nations. With her intelligence and experience, Rimuru believes she is the right person to handle diplomatic matters. Ultima is given the position of Prosecutor General, where she will investigate crimes and work together with Tempest's forces to maintain order. Meanwhile, Carrera becomes the Chief Justice of Tempest's Supreme Court. Although Rimuru is slightly worried about her extreme personality, he believes she can handle the responsibility. With these new appointments, Tempest takes another step toward becoming a more organized and powerful nation. After that, Rimuru visits the school and checks on its progress. When he asks Tis how things are going, she explains that both the teachers and students are adapting well. However, there are still some difficulties, especially the lack of teachers. Thankfully, some merchants and adventurers have been helping them, allowing the school to continue running smoothly. While talking with Tis, Rimuru notices how much the children have changed. They are now getting along with each other, and are once again filled with energy. Then a fox girl approaches Rimuru and happily greets him. After taking a closer look, Rimuru realizes that it is Kumara. He is surprised to discover that Kumara can now transform into a human form. She explains that because she gained this ability, she decided to attend the school together with the other children. Rimuru is happy to see how much everyone has grown. And Chloe suddenly appears and jumps onto him. Rimuru is impressed that he didn't even notice her approach, showing how much stronger she has become. Seeing all the children living peacefully, Rimuru feels satisfied that the future of Tempest is heading in the right direction. However, the story soon shifts to Demon Lord Leon's territory. There, Laplace, Terra and Footman arrive to discuss their secret business with Demon Lord Leon. They asked for permission to continue selling their special merchandise, but the situation has become much more complicated. Because Tempest's influence continues to expand, and Rimuru has become a major force in the world, obtaining Otherworlders has become increasingly difficult. Leon listens to their explanation but tells them that there is not much he can do. However, he points out that they still have connections with the eastern countries. Laplace then reveals that even the East has started acting strangely. They seem to be preparing for something, making their operations even more difficult. Although their situation has become worse, Laplace assures Leon that they will contact him again once they are able to continue their work. But Leon notices that they are hiding information and asks them to tell him the truth. Unable to avoid the question, Laplace finally reveals that the children who were taken in by Shizu are still alive. The problem is that nobody knows where they currently are. Hearing this, Leon immediately thinks of Tempest. When Laplace begins mentioning the children's names, one name catches Leon's attention: Chloe. Leon becomes suspicious because the name they provide is slightly different. After noticing Leon's reaction, Terre quickly corrects Laplace and admits that the information they provided was inaccurate. The 3 of them eventually leave, but Leon's curiosity remains. When his subordinate asks if they should eliminate them, Leon refuses. Instead, he says that his bigger concern is the possibility of a future war. If too many people die, it could create a dangerous new demon lord. He also mentions that Tempest is already becoming a major factor in the balance of power. Because of this, Leon decides to send the Blue Knights to investigate the situation. Meanwhile, back at Tempest School, Rimuru continues spending time with the children. The peaceful atmosphere shows just how much Tempest has changed from the dangerous place it once was. However, Rimuru's peaceful day is interrupted when Hinata arrives. After meeting her again, Rimuru asks why she called him there. Hinata explains that the main reason is actually related to Luminas. The Demon Lord has been asking about another musical event after enjoying Tempest's previous festival performance. Hearing this, Rimuru realizes that Luminas is interested in Tempest's culture and considers arranging another event. As the conversation continues, Chloe overhears their discussion and becomes excited about the idea of a music festival. The other children become interested as well. Rimuru thinks that visiting another country could also serve as a valuable learning experience for them. With everyone excited, the plan for a trip to Lobilius begins to take shape. However, somewhere else, another plan is already beginning. At the Eastern headquarters, Yuuki is discussing the future with Laplace and the others. After hearing everything that happened, Yuuki realizes that Chloe could become a useful piece in his plans. He believes that if they use Chloe, they might be able to create a conflict between Demon Lord Leon and Rimuru. But this idea is not entirely his own. Before this, Yuuki had met with Granbell. Granbell revealed that after Maria Bell's defeat, humanity had lost one of its major hopes. He believed that the only way forward was to use Lumina's hidden treasure to fight against the growing influence of demon lords. However, Yuuki questioned why Granbell wanted his help and what benefit he would gain from this alliance. Granbell explained that Luminas had already chosen to cooperate with Rimuru, meaning she's now an enemy to him. Although Yuuki did not completely trust him, he admitted that the offer was interesting. The two agreed to cooperate temporarily for their own goals. Granbell then revealed that Lumina's hidden treasure was located inside her castle. Finally, the episode returns to Lumina's hidden treasure. As Lumina stands before the sealed chamber, the scene briefly reveals the mysterious girl sleeping inside. And with that mysterious final scene, the episode comes to an end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.